Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're plunging really headfirst into a world where cutting-edge microtechnology meets, well, more than meets, it sort of reanimates ancient artistry.
That's a great way to put it.
Our mission for this deep dive is to explore how a truly unique collaboration has given birth to this stunning timepiece. It boasts an unprecedented dial, one that challenges our very notions of luxury and craftsmanship.
Right.
We're going to try and uncover how ingenuity can transform the seemingly obsolete into, well, breathtaking innovation.
And what's truly compelling here, I think, is this unexpected intersection you mentioned, the meticulous craft of traditional embroidery, but reimagined. Executed not by hand, but by machines originally designed for microelectronics.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a paradox, isn't it? A beautiful contradiction that makes this particular piece so groundbreaking.
Absolutely. To really get it, though, we need to start with the visionaries behind it. Our story begins with Louis Erard, a brand under the dynamic leadership of Manuel Emch. He's been on this relentless mission to democratize watchmaking. Now, for you listening, that basically means making high artistry and exceptional design accessible. Accessible to a broader audience.
Which is quite a challenge in watchmaking.
Totally. And not by cutting corners, but by innovating in production and collaboration. He's fundamentally challenging the idea that true luxury must come with an exorbitant price tag.
It's really about the story, isn't it? The innovation.
Exactly. Making the story, the innovation, and the artistry attainable for more enthusiasts.
And that's such a pivotal point. It forces us, to reconsider what luxury actually represents today. Is it just exclusivity driven by price?
Or something more.
Right. Or is it the unique narrative, the intellectual property, the sheer inventiveness behind a creation? Louis Erard, through these collaborations, is firmly advocating for the latter, I think.
Couldn't agree more. And the brilliant minds who helped craft this particular narrative are Sylvie Villa and Marc Milbrot. They're the founders of Wire Art Switzerland.
Ah, yes, Wire Art.
What's truly fascinating about their journey, get this, is that both started their careers as microtechnology and microelectronic engineers.
Right, not your typical path to watch dials.
Not at all. You'd think that background would lead them straight into, Silicon Valley, right? Not into watchmaking.
Indeed, and this is precisely where Wire Art's unique origin story comes into play. They made this profound crossover into artistic ventures when they founded Wire Art back in 2017.
Okay.
Their core idea, and this is the kicker, was to give a genuine second life to obsolete bonding machines.
Bonding machines. What are those exactly?
Well, they're these sophisticated industrial tools. They were once, at the forefront of microchip manufacturing, designed to bond microcircuits.
Okay, like connecting tiny wires inside chips.
Exactly that, using incredibly fine wires to connect tiny components within microchips. These machines, often considered outdated in the super-fast tech world, were seen by Villa and Milbrot not as scrap,
but as untapped potential.
Precisely, untapped artistic potential.
So they took these highly precise industrial workhorses, machines engineered for, sterile functional tasks, said, okay, what if we taught them to embroider? What was the biggest hurdle for them in retraining these things?
That's a really good question. The leap wasn't just about reprogramming, It was about translating the incredibly rigid, precise language of engineering into the fluid, expressive world of art, yeah. The bonding machines operate in 2D, traditionally connecting points on a flat surface. So to create an illusion of 3 dimensions...
Ah, okay, that's the trick.
That's the trick. They had to develop entirely new algorithms and digital designs that mimicked traditional embroidery, but, with micron-level accuracy.
Wow.
It required an immense amount of trial and error, really pushing the machines way beyond their original design parameters, seeing them as intelligent robots that could be repurposed for totally different kinds of creation.
So lots of experimentation.
Oh, definitely. It's a real testament to their persistence and their vision.
That's an incredible story of innovation right there. So we have these brilliant engineers giving new life to old machines armed with this new artistic vision. But how do you take something designed for, the guts of a computer?
Right.
And turn it into the breathtaking face of a luxury watch?
Well, that's where the magic truly unfolds, because it leads us directly to the star of this particular creation. The micromechanical embroidery dial of the Field-d'Or Louis Erard X Wire Art watch.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting and, frankly, visually mesmerizing. The chosen motif for this dial is a cube.
The cube, right.
And this isn't just a random choice. The cube universal symbol of stability, structure, sometimes hidden dimensions. It has this recurring presence in Louis Erard's artistic pieces.
That's true. You see it elsewhere in their collection.
You see it in their handmade marquetry dial by Bastien Chevalier, and even their op art hang-guilloché model.
Yeah.
It ties into this subtle, ongoing artistic narrative for the brand.
Indeed. And it's a motif that allows for fascinating optical illusions, which is, well, perfect for the technique they're using here. But the material.
The material.
The material they're using to create this motif is what truly elevates it.
And what a material it is. This dial is woven with pure 24K gold thread. Pure gold.
24 karat, yeah.
And here's the detail that it puts the scale of this project into perspective.
Okay.
These strands are just 25 microns thick.
25 microns. It's hard to even picture that.
Right. To put that in perspective for you listening, that's 3 times finer than a human hair. Just astonishing microengineering.
Mind-boggling, really.
The mind simply boggles at the finesse needed to manipulate something so delicate. Not just placing it, but ensuring it's durable too. What's the biggest challenge handling material that fine?
Oh, the challenge is immense. I mean, not only is the gold extremely fine, which makes it fragile, right? But maintaining tension, ensuring consistent placement, preventing tangles or breaks during this high-speed automated process. It's incredibly complex.
Sounds like it.
Any micro vibration or slight misalignment could ruin an entire dial. It demands absolute environmental control and precision engineering. The process itself is, well, it's a masterclass in controlled chaos, you could say.
Controlled chaos, I like that. So how does it start?
Okay, so it starts with a black lacquered base plate. A perfect deep canvas that will really make the gold pop.
Right, the contrast.
Exactly. This base plate is then laser engraved with thousands of micro cavities. These are essentially tiny, almost invisible anchor points and pathways.
It's like a microscopic map?
Kind of, yeah. These cavities are then filled with gold using electroplating. That's a precise electrochemical process that deposits a thin, even layer of metal. It sets the initial stage and creates conductive surfaces for the threads.
Okay, so a meticulously prepared base plate, almost like a microscopic blueprint. Then comes the actual embroidery.
Precisely. Using that repurposed bonding machine, the one rewired and reprogrammed for art, it imitates traditional embroidery, but with, unparalleled digital precision.
Yeah.
It relies entirely on a 2D digital design. And get this. Each and every dial features an astounding 2,320 individual gold threads.
2,320.
2,320 individual gold threads. Imagine that number, meticulously placed on such a compact surface.
That's staggering. How does the machine manage such flawless placement without, a human guiding each thread?
It's truly a ballet of microrobotics. The path of each thread is meticulously calculated and encoded in the machine's programming.
Okay.
Each 24K gold wire starts at one of those laser-etched anchor points, precisely crosses the dial according to the design, and terminates in another gold-lined cavity.
And it solders it.
Yeah, and what's truly astonishing is the speed. Each wire is pulled, placed, and soldered individually at an incredible rate of 1 wire every 3 seconds.
1 wire every 3 seconds. For 2,320 threads, that seems almost impossibly fast for something so delicate.
It is. It's relentless. It's almost contradictory, isn't it? This rapid industrial-style production for such unique, bespoke artistry.
Yeah, it really is.
And it embodies that paradox we talked about earlier. It's industrial precision applied to artistic creation, a blend of efficiency and elegance that would be, well, impossible to replicate with traditional methods at this scale and cost.
So what does it look like in the end?
The visual outcome of this layered process is absolutely spectacular. Layer after layer of this incredibly thin gold thread is woven to produce this mesmerizing 3D chevron motif.
Ah, chevron. Okay.
And as light hits the surface, the dial just comes alive. It reveals unexpected facets and entirely illusional depth. It creates the sophisticated trompe tapestry.
So it tricks the eye.
Completely. It doesn't just reflect light, it dances with it. It shifts and shimmers as your wrist moves, constantly revealing new dimensions.
It sounds incredible. How much of this ballet of microrobotics is purely automated, though? And how much still needs that human eye, that human touch, to ensure perfection? Because even with all that tech, you still need the artist. Right.
That's a crucial point. While the placement and soldering are automated, the initial design, the programming, and critically, the quality control, that still relies heavily on human expertise.
Okay, so they're overseeing it all.
Absolutely. Sylvie and Mark are still intimately involved, overseeing every step, ensuring the artistic integrity and perfection of each dial. It's really a collaboration between human ingenuity and machine capability, not one replacing the other.
That makes sense. And while this dial is, a true marvel, it's still part of a fully functional watch, right?
Exactly.
What did Louis Erard do to ensure the rest of the timepiece lived up to the artistry of this incredible micro-embroidery? Because a magnificent dial needs an equally thoughtful home.
You're absolutely right. The filled door Louis Erard's X wire art watch isn't just a static art piece. It's a complete wearable horological creation. And this brings us back to Louis Erard's vision of democratizing watchmaking.
Right, accessibility.
Yeah, they've crafted this really compelling package that balances exclusivity with relative accessibility.
So let's talk specifics. It's a limited edition, only 99 pieces available worldwide. That makes it pretty special.
Very limited, yeah.
And considering the immense craftsmanship and innovation we've just discussed, the price point is, well, it's incredibly compelling. It retails for CHF $4,500, excluding tax.
Which is remarkable, frankly.
It really is, for such a unique piece of métier d'art.
And that's crucial because it proves that high artistry, genuine métier d'art doesn't have to be priced out of reach for everyone. This isn't just a unique watch. It's kind of a proof of concept for a new way of thinking about luxury, making true craft attainable for a wider circle.
Definitely. Okay, digging into the details of the watch itself, it features a polished 39mm diameter stainless steel case. Thickness is 12.82 millimeters. Lug to lug is 45.9 millimeters. It seems like a good, balanced, modern size.
Yeah, very wearable dimensions.
It boasts a domed sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on both sides over the dial, so you get great clarity and protection.
Essential for appreciating that dial work.
Totally. And for those of you who appreciate the mechanics, there's a transparent crystal case back.
Yeah.
You can actually see the movement inside.
Nice touch.
You'll also find Louis Erard's signature crown with this little fir tree motif, and it offers practical water resistance up to 50 meters. So, yeah, genuinely wearable.
Right, not just a museum piece.
And it's part of their normal métier d'art family, which firmly highlights its artistic pedigree.
Makes sense.
Even the hands got an upgrade. The signature sword-shaped hands are now decorated with a satin brushed surface and diamond-polished angles. Rhodium-plated, too, for that elegant look.
Every detail considered.
Feels like it. Every single detail has been thought through and elevated.
And these material choices, like the polished stainless steel case and maybe the movement choice we'll get to, are incredibly intentional, I think.
How so?
They allow Louis Erard to keep this horological artwork at that accessible price point we mentioned. It stays true to Manuel Emch's vision while still delivering a highly reliable and beautifully finished timepiece.
Right, balancing the art with the accessibility. Speaking of movement, powering this intricate display is a reliable Sellita SW266-1. It's an elaborate-grade automatic movement. Not in-house, but a strategic choice, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely strategic. It's an elaborate-grade workhorse, known for being robust, reliable, easy to service.
Practical.
Very practical. This choice keeps the overall price attainable, reinforcing that democratization